I'm Holly Nestor, a speech-language pathologist at the Department of Education's Training and Technical Assistance Center at Virginia Tech, or TTAC. Do you have a child that uses AAC, or Augmentative Alternative Communication? I'm here today to offer a few quick tips on how you can continue to teach language and support the communication efforts while you're at home. First and foremost, the communication system always needs to be accessible. They need to have access to it at all times, and it needs to be ready to use. Now that you're ready to get started, what do you do with it? The number one piece of advice I would give is to model, model, model. This is also known as aided language stimulation. They have to see it used in real situations to make the connection that using their words is a powerful tool that can control the environment and the people within it and make sure that their wants and needs are met. And you're in a unique situation at home because this is their most natural setting. So number one, we want them to see it and experience it. Secondly, what should good modeling look like? Well, the first thing to remember is to steer clear of right, wrong, yes, no types of questions. Instead, we should ask open-ended questions that allow the user to make a choice, state their opinion, or give a direction. Authentic communication should be about the people, not about the device or proving that they can use it. We call this errorless learning, and it is a very important part of teaching the use of AAC. The types of words that you model are also important. There are certain words that give you more bang for your buck because they can be used across many different settings, in different activities, and with many different people for a variety of purposes. We call this group of words core vocabulary. Core vocabulary are a smaller set of words comprised mostly of pronouns, verbs, prepositions, and adjectives. Labeling items in our environment is a great skill to have, but it's very situation specific, and besides, it's hard to have a conversation with a bunch of nouns. So let's recap. Tip number one is always have the preferred mode of communication accessible and ready to use. Tip number two, don't forget the importance of modeling. Kids have to be taught to use their system in meaningful, everyday situations. Tip number three, use errorless teaching. This will ensure the user will always respond correctly, making communication a positive and powerful experience. Tip number four, focus on core vocabulary to allow for more flexibility and understanding of words across various settings. I'll end with my top 3 resources for parents. The first is the AAC Coach. Follow her on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter for suggestions on how to incorporate AAC in everyday activities such as doing the laundry or taking a walk. Next is a blog full of ideas and activities that you can do from home that are both engaging and interactive. And the last one is a series of short videos on YouTube. They're all about modeling AAC. You can subscribe to the Speech Without Limits page for a full list of videos. I hope that you found this information helpful, and as always, if you have further questions or concerns, or if you want more information about this topic, don't hesitate to contact your local TTAC. Thank you.